Ladies and gentlemen, today, we step back in time to an era of classic American automobiles, a time when car designs exuded elegance, craftsmanship, and a sense of pride. We are here to talk about one of the most significant cars from that golden age, the 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe. This car wasn't just a vehicle, it was a statement, a symbol of post-war optimism, and a representation of Ford's dedication to quality and innovation. To fully appreciate the significance of the 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe, we must first understand the context in which it was born. The world had just emerged from the horrors of World War II, and the automobile industry was shifting gears from military production back to civilian manufacturing. Americans were eager to move forward, and car companies were striving to capture this new spirit of optimism. Ford, one of the pioneers of the automotive world, had already introduced a revolutionary new design in 1949, setting the stage for the 1950 model. This was a time when families were growing, highways were expanding, and car culture was becoming an integral part of American life. The 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe was a continuation of the completely redesigned 1949 Ford, which had introduced an innovative, shoebox, design. Before this, many cars still had a separate front fender and running boards, but Ford took a bold step by offering a smoother, more integrated body style. This modern, streamlined look made the car instantly recognizable and set Ford apart from its competitors. The success of the 1949 model laid the foundation for the refinements that would come with the 1950 version. One of the most striking features of the 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe was its design. The car had a wide, horizontal bar grille that gave it a clean, stylish appearance. Unlike some of its rivals, which had heavy, ornate styling, the Custom Deluxe embraced simplicity with just the right amount of chrome accents. The hood ornament, a classic feature of the time, added a touch of sophistication, and the overall proportions of the car made it look both sturdy and elegant. Inside the car, Ford paid great attention to comfort and convenience. The seats were plush and spacious, providing a comfortable ride for families and long-distance travelers alike. The dashboard layout was designed with the driver in mind, featuring easy-to-read gauges and controls that were within reach. In this era, cars were not just about getting from point A to point B, they were about the experience of driving, and Ford understood this well. Under the hood, the 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe came with two engine options. The base engine was a 226 cubic inch inline-six, producing 95 horsepower. However, for those who wanted more power, Ford also offered the famous 239 cubic inch Flathead V8, delivering 100 horsepower. This V8 engine was a favorite among car enthusiasts and hot rodders, thanks to its reliability, smooth performance, and ease of modification. The Flathead V8 had already gained legendary status by this time, and it remained a defining feature of Ford vehicles for years. The transmission options included a 3-speed manual gearbox, which was standard, and for the first time in a Ford car, an optional overdrive system was available. This feature allowed for better fuel economy and a smoother ride at higher speeds, making long highway journeys more comfortable. In an era before automatic transmissions became widespread, this was an innovative step forward. Driving the 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe was a pleasurable experience. The car had a solid suspension system that provided a smooth ride, even on rough roads. The steering was precise for its time, and the brakes, though still drum-based, were effective. While modern cars have many electronic assists, the simplicity of this Ford meant that drivers had a more connected feel to the road, making each journey more engaging. Beyond its technical specifications, the 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe was significant because of what it represented. This was a car built for the average American family, offering affordability, reliability, and style. It was a car that people took on road trips, drove to work, and even customized to reflect their personalities. In the years that followed, many of these cars found their way into the hands of young enthusiasts who modified them into hot rods and custom vehicles, further cementing their place in automotive history. Speaking of customization, the 1950 Ford was a favorite among car builders and collectors. The body design lent itself well to modifications, whether it was lowering the suspension, adding fender skirts, or swapping out the engine for something more powerful. Many of these cars were transformed into beautiful lead sleds with chopped roofs, custom paint jobs, and chrome embellishments. Even today, you'll find enthusiasts restoring and modifying these classics, keeping their legacy alive. The 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe also made its mark in popular culture. It appeared in countless movies, TV shows, and music videos, often symbolizing the 1950s lifestyle. Whether it was a high school kid's first car, a family's trusty sedan, or a rebellious street racer's hot rod, this Ford was deeply woven into the fabric of American car culture. Another important aspect of this car's success was Ford's ability to market it effectively. Advertisements from the era emphasized its sleek design, comfortable interiors, and powerful V8 engine. Ford positioned the Custom Deluxe as a car that offered more for your money, making it an attractive option for buyers in the post-war economy. The 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe was available in multiple body styles, catering to different tastes and needs. There was the classic two-door coupe, the four-door sedan for families, the stylish convertible for those who wanted open-air driving, and even a station wagon version for those who needed extra cargo space. This versatility helped Ford reach a wide range of customers. One of the lesser-known but interesting aspects of this car was its influence on the global market. While it was an American icon, versions of the Custom Deluxe were also produced and sold in other countries, showcasing Ford's reach beyond the US. The car's durability and ease of maintenance made it popular in various parts of the world. Today, the 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe remains a beloved classic among collectors and car enthusiasts. Restored models can be found at car shows, auctions, and private collections, often fetching impressive prices. Whether kept in original condition or customized to reflect the owner's vision, these cars continue to turn heads wherever they go. So, why does the 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe still matter today? It represents an era when cars had personality, when craftsmanship and design were as important as performance. It reminds us of a time when driving was more than just a daily routine, it was an experience. The legacy of this car lives on, not just in museums and garages, but in the hearts of those who appreciate classic automobiles. As we reflect on this legendary vehicle, we see that it was more than just a mode of transportation. It was a car that defined a generation, one that symbolized progress, freedom, and the joy of the open road. The 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe remains an enduring piece of automotive history, a testament to Ford's innovation and the timeless appeal of classic American cars. Thank you.